David De Gea the best goalkeeper in the world right now? That's the question we're asking, and we think we have legitimate reasons to argue that in fact he is. The first reason is if you look at the people who you would say are the best goalkeepers in the world, his contenders, you're talking Manuel Neuer, Thibaut Courtois, Gigi Buffon, Iker Casillas, lols. Those are all goalkeepers who are excellent and they have excellent defences in front of them. You look at David De Gea, all good players have played in front of them this season in the defence. Raphael, Valencia, Johnny Evans, Phil Jones, Chris Smalling, Paddy McNair, Tyler Blackett, Fellaini, Blind, Carrick, Luke Shaw, Reece James, Ashley Young. Yeah, I think that's all of them. All the people that have played in United's defence this season, because we have no consistency. And ultimately, that means there's a massive lack of cohesion. Marcus Rojo, forgot him, lack of cohesion at the back. And all of that ultimately comes down to David De Gea. When the corner comes in, when a cross comes in, he's the one who has to be organising these people. And it's got to be a lot easier if you're just talking to John Terry and Gary Cahill every single week if you're Thibaut Courtois. That's easier, isn't it? Surely. The other advantage David De Gea has is that right now, United's defensive worries mean that we get to see him in action an awful lot more than a lot of these other goalkeepers. Thibaut Courtois and Manuel Neuer watch most of the games. David De Gea is involved constantly. And that means we are getting to see breathtaking saves week in, week out. There's, I suppose, a beauty in that for all of us, in that most great goalkeepers through history spend most of their time at great clubs with great defences just watching games. David De Gea is in the action all the time. And against Arsenal, Everton, West Ham, Stoke, these are games United probably wouldn't have won. They might have got draws. Certainly some of them they would have lost if it wasn't for the heroics of David De Gea. There are no other goalkeepers right now saving teams like that. If there are, let us know. Write it in the comments. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't mind it. So let's look at the contenders. Manuel Neuer, everybody loves him, obviously. Very fashionable as a sweeper keeper. And not to take away from his Ballon d'Or by saying, on current form, is he doing as much for his team as David De Gea? I'd argue no. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before about many things. Ask my mother. So there are places where David De Gea obviously can improve. He can still bulk up a little bit and be a bit stronger with crosses and corners. And he punches a lot where you see people like Thibaut Courtois catches as much as he possibly can. So perhaps there are places he can still improve. Gary Neville thinks Courtois will be the best goalkeeper in the world in a few years. And Herrera says it's going to be David. So who do we believe? Obviously Ander. He's sexy and he's Spanish. Right, give us your opinion. Let us know what you think. Is David De Gea the best goalkeeper in the world right now? If you don't think it is, that's fine. Tell us why not and tell us who is. If you think he is, give us your proof. We want to hear it. Subscribe to Full Time Devils, share this video with your mates, and keep your fingers crossed that he signs a new contract very, very soon.